with Robert Maldonado. Did I got it right? Did I do it? Ish? Maldonado?
Yeah, there you go.
Maldonado, that's
we
it.
We figured it out.
I got it. Hacking my way through it. Just like life. That's my motto.
Hi everybody, I'm the SolidWorks Nerd and welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about SolidWorks World 2017 that unfolded this year in LA. So it's been 2 weeks to the day, so sorry about the delay, but as it turns out, we actually have to work in university. Now, there are many recap posts and videos out there, but I thought I would tell the tale from my perspective, so strap in and get comfortable, because I'm about to give you the play-by-play, day by day. Let's go. So, unfortunately, I couldn't make it over to the Super Bowl tailgate party because I was still flying in at the time, but from these, we can see that everyone had a great time. So after stopping into the hotel to drop my things off, I noticed that there was a very beautiful view from my hotel. Seriously, California, you got a beautiful city and it's called LA. So on Monday, I made my way over to the convention center and picked up this badge that was super extra. I mean, look at this thing, but it's super cool to see anyway. This thing is enormous, but awesome at the same time. Then after that, we started with the general session. These tell the tale of people who use SolidWorks to make the lives of people better, also so inspiring to see. And you learn tons of cool things too, like the fact that PRS guitars are made in SolidWorks. So right after the general session, I met Kirby Downey. And if you don't know Kirby Downey, you should go check out his channel right here. So Kirby uses SolidWorks to do all these prop work and he 3D prints them. In fact, when I met him, he was using his 3D printed camera holder. It was very neat stuff. This guy is super creative. You need to go check this guy out. So for those of us who use social media, it's nice to have a hashtag so we can all join the conversation together. And it was super cool when I was met with these enormous 3D printed letters. That is so cool. Hashtag SWW17. And then I went to some technical training sessions, the first of which was given by a guy named Ed Eaton from the Damani Group. And the Damani Group is a design firm based out of Chicago. Their SolidWorks users are absolute powerhouses, and they have a YouTube channel too. So if you're interested in learning how to deal with Kirby stuff, surfaces, splines, and other neat things like that, go check out their YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description. So I have a YouTube channel called SolidWorks Nerd, so I have my shameless plug-in shirt.
Yes, plug away.
Yeah, so what I do is I teach people how to use SolidWorks, but instead of just regular technical stuff, I do all these kinds of fun stuff, like all this stuff from video games and TV shows and movies. So if you want to come check me out, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube. Find me at SolidWorks Nerd. And finally, when the sun went down, we went to the lovely Belasco Theater where we had the CSWE event, where we drank and chatted with other SolidWorks powerhouses. Seriously, it's a fun time. And that was the end of my Monday for the most part. It was a very warm welcome and I enjoyed it completely. So on Tuesday, I had the pleasure of getting some backstage passes, and when you do that, you get some really neat swag, such as this backpack and this hat that I'm wearing. Seriously, I love this hat. And then the general session was awesome because we saw some robots battle it head on in Robo Rumble. Seriously incredible stuff, and congratulations to Team Bad Kitty for taking it home. And seriously, another cool part about being there is the partner pavilion, where you just see tons and tons of products that the best companies that use SolidWorks tend to pump out. So I think one of the coolest things I saw there was this enormous human-piloted, electric-powered mech. It was pretty incredible and reminds me of one of my favorite Overwatch characters, so yep. And of course, if you didn't see my video that I posted earlier, I tried out SolidWorks VR, and let me tell you, that is an incredible experience. It is so immersive and absolutely incredible to just make a part and then be able to play around with it in your hands. Seriously, it's very cool stuff. So if you haven't seen the video, check it out here. And then finally, to close off Wednesday, I went head-to-head between the best people at the convention in Model Mania. And if you don't know, Model Mania is a competition that they hold every year to model a part the fastest, change the part the fastest, and simulate the part the fastest. I go over the solution in another video on my channel. So I go a little more in depth than the explanation they had in the general session. So if you're interested in that, check out the link in the description for that. And so on Wednesday in the general session, they of course revealed the winner of Model Mania, and spoilers, it wasn't me. But yeah, the guy who finished it the fastest in both categories were incredible. The solution really isn't obvious, and these guys absolutely blew through it. That's absolutely incredible. Congratulations to these guys for, showing us that they really are the best. I also had the pleasure of meeting Stephen Wairinga. I hope I'm saying your name right, because I kind of botched it, but it's okay. People botch my name too, so that's totally fine. And Steven also did a vlog over on his channel about his experience about SolidWorks World, so you can click here to check it out, or the link is in the description as well. But yeah, it was good to meet you, man. And another thing that was pretty cool is that, of course, on the third day of SolidWorks World, they announced the new and exciting features for the next version of SolidWorks. In this case, it was 2018. So they had this very cool parody of America's Next Top Model, and they had SolidWorks Next Top Modeler, and they had a competition about who could pitch the features of 2018 the best, and that was just a ton of fun. And you can read all about it. There's tons of articles out there. I may just go over them myself, but there's a lot of posts out there that go over it pretty well, so check those out. And I know this is ADHD of me, but when the winner was announced for SolidWorks Next Top Modeler, an incredible amount of confetti was ejected into the air and hung in the air for like 5 minutes. It was pretty incredible. I don't know what kind of confetti they had, but that was just really cool. And so they ended the Wednesday general session with a poem, and I think it is very touching, especially when you consider the amount of togetherness and how we help each other out as a community. It was a poem by Karen Raven. And well, that was generally my time at SolidWorks World. I had an incredible time and can't wait for next year. But until next time, this has been the SolidWorks Nerd. Have a good day.